Some of this is bad. Some of this is bad. Some of this is bad. Some of this is
Here to drag out horse.
No. And then I'll pop my thigh on top of the counter and I'll go, family's up.
I bet everybody loves
They
that.
love it. They actually do.
Hate it. They see like this is disgusting. This sweaty body.
I don't sweat.
Okay.
I can. He's touching me right now. Not sweating.
I'm not sweating.
He's not sweating.
You're sweating?
I sometimes sweat.
I'm sweating so much. That's
I
because
sweat
I
at the
chose
gym.
to wear a sweater today. So
Of course.
I did this to myself.
You guys have no idea how fun this episode that you're about to see. We literally just.
You have no idea.
You have no
but
idea.
You will find out.
You're gonna find out. You're gonna get everything from the oil rig.
Yeah. I also you can tell how authentic this man is because he doesn't say oil rig. He doesn't say oil fill. It's oil fill.
All for
All fill.
It's all
all
one
for.
word, yeah.
All fill.
He's. I would arguably say one of the hottest people we've had on the podcast.
Easily, I would say the hottest person we've had on the podcast.
Even just energetically, Holly, what did you think?
No, not my type.
Okay, well,
wait, because he'd be too rough with it.
I could see him being very gentle.
I don't. I get it if you're into that, but
What do you get? What do you think? What do you
Holly
think
likes-
we like?
like
What do you think we like
there's
about
like a hyper masculine like like
And you like a femboy.
no.
You kind of like
I just don't like whatever that is.
I could
It's
see
just-
you really liking like an artistic,
Yeah, yeah.
sad boy.
Yeah, but I don't like them to be too sensitive. It has to be
Yeah.
a right balance of like masculine but also like creative.
Yeah,
Like not too
you're like, don't be a faggot.
like, don't be me. Like I don't want to date myself.
Yeah.
Right, but he's not you.
Definitely not.
Am I-
Like the
am I
I
you?
think he's the polar opposite of me, honestly.
Right. I feel like maybe
Me?
Have you sampled someone like that before?
Are you suggesting that
No, this was not a blind date. We weren't blind dating.
It
you.
was.
set me up?
Would you if I guess
I guess we should just
do
probably.
you, do you
intro
have
him.
a no? I'm gonna figure this out. Do you have a person in mind when you're saying all these things?
Possibly. No,
yeah.
No, I don't.
No, not. I'm not talking about like a local person who you know specifically.
celebrity.
I'm talking about like an archetype or a celebrity or a. Because you say those words, I'm like, oh, like Jared Leto.
I don't like him.
I don't know. Like I like a guy that can like use his hands, but also like he can use his hands to like paint something, but also like build something. Or,
Honey,
like,
as long as he knows how to finger me, I'm
This
okay.
man
Help me
worked in the
move.
oil
The
field.
oil field.
What do you want him to say?
you're
Sorry
really trying
about
to
it.
pitch me on this.
Well, no, I'm just trying to talk you off this.
No, I've seen the
ledge.
women that he gets, and I got some ways to go.
In what regard?
Holly, you're
They're
gorgeous.
just like they got a lot of like they have a lot of products. They
Yeah, honestly, and this is why you guys need to follow, like, and subscribe so we can finally pay Holly so she can buy her products to get these guys.
It's a products. What products? Do you
products.
think you need?
We're gonna get Holly surgery. We're gonna get her products, whatever she wants.
like
We're
they're
gonna
just
have
like
you
those
looking like
type
Joan
of women,
Rivers.
like they just got like the nice clothes and like the lip filler and like the eyelashes.
That's
and, like,
all gonna
We
be
don't
out.
want. I don't want you to have that.
I don't want you to have
Honestly, I'm.
Damn, I gotta cancel my lip filler eyelashes appointment after.
I'm sorry, Holly. As your father, you're not allowed to have any of that.
I really don't. I don't want it. I'm just saying, like that's what I always see him with.
Right.
is that.
Hyper femininity,
Like yeah.
toxically feminine.
But this guest, and I don't want to ruin the ending for you. Whatever I have going on, he's at
into
least
it.
acknowledging it.
Yeah.
He's
Oh.
at least acknowledging it.
Colton, who can't acknowledge it? I acknowledge it. My mom goes, she's like, how's Colton? I go, gorgeous as
He's
ever.
gorgeous as hell. He's
I go,
fucking.
mentally unstable, but oh my God,
You
is he
guys,
hot.
if you've been following along this whole time, what a journey. we
Can I
have
say
been
this,
on.
though? And I want to say this, that you are in your best era.
Now.
Yeah, since we've come back and
And no more kratom.
I
and
have to
then-
say something within the kratom. I even think you're better than you were in the beginning.
Can I tell a story about my first time discovering Colton?
Yes.
So when I was moving or when I was visiting here, I was like Googling a bunch of like messaging a bunch of comics and stuff, and people told me about Colton. So I didn't hear his voice before I saw pictures of him. So I was looking at pictures of him, and I had made up a voice for you, like in my head what I thought you were gonna sound like this very deep Southern like Texas drawl. Like I made you into a character, and then I met you for the first time, and I was like, whoa. Because I
he
was
was
just like,
It's intense. It's very intense.
It's intense, honey.
And,
and
and
he's
are
not
you hovering
disappointed.
around? Are you hovering around the word gay voice?
yeah.
Yeah. She's like, when I saw pictures of Colin, I didn't think he would sound like a faggot.
It's a real sing-song, but
Holly's,
in a
Holly's
kind of...
incredibly homophobic.
You
Remember the last
guys.
episode when she was like, I don't want to date a bisexual man.
It's funny because I am now, so you know what? You gotta just.
The guy you had sex with is bisexual?
He is, yeah.
How did he tell you?
Or I think I asked him at one point.
You said...
I figured it out.
Wait,
Are you going to show me a picture of him?
I will eventually, yeah. We've
No,
only
today?
gone on like 3 dates, so.
Okay, so you don't feel comfortable showing a picture yet?
Oh, I will, but not on the podcast.
Oh, obviously not on the
yeah,
podcast.
right.
Okay, should we intro our guest for today?
Yes,
Yeah.
you guys. It's a fun episode.
It's a great
We're
episode.
Stoked to have him. You guys.
Probably know him.
Yeah.
There's really nothing to say other than watch his content, follow him. He's very
really
intense.
It's one of those people that you really have to see and meet him to kind of get the gist.
Yeah.
Or I'm bad at describing. Either way, enjoy the episode. Thank you guys so much.
Go follow.
Please follow him.
Should we say his name?
Uncle Lazer!
Some of this is bad. Some of this is bad. Some of this is bad. Some of this is
Here to drag out whores.
No. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna have to say.
Say, Colton, say what you have to say.
I'm gonna say what I have to say. When you wake up, do you rip yourself out of bed, or do you go, I'm up now?
No, I'm like, fuck, I shouldn't have slept this long because I had shit to do today.
Right, every day.
Every day. it's
Every
like
day
that.
I
Unless
do
I
that.
go to bed at a decent hour, but that's rare.
I've never, even if I go to bed early, I sleep later.
Really?
Yeah, I can sleep forever. I think.
Do you have dip in?
No, I have an underbite.
I
Appreciate you calling me out there. Appreciate that, my guy. Yeah, I'm just inbred. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, fat dip, just my fucking lip. You know what I'm saying? Nah. It's just, I used to dip, but that's how I came.
Well, I was asking because you
I have a huge pocket in here.
you remind me, and I hope you don't take this the wrong way, immediately of my father.
Yeah.
It's like,
Love you, Dad.
you come in, you like have the basketball shorts on with the fucking sandals, and you sit down, and you're like, just woke up.
Yeah.
And I was
What'd you
like,
do
my-
last night, though?
I did the Kill Tony,
Yeah,
and it was incredible.
nice.
And then
We
went
heard
out.
Roseanne Barr was giving you some advice.
Yeah, some life advice, like wear a condom and all that stuff. So
That's what her advice was.
No. Honestly, I was drunk the whole time. I don't remember what she said. Great gal, though.
Holly was saying to you,
Great
it was
guy.
really beautiful advice.
Actually, no, it's really good. She kind of reminded. No, she kind of talked to me like how she said in like a motherly way, but like still like being like, yo, this is what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? But like, because my mom and her have the same mannerisms, so it was tripping me out the whole time in the green room. But yeah, for the most part.
Did your mom used to be fat too?
no, quite the opposite.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Anorexic?
Yeah, well, but not
My
by choice.
not by choice.
By induced, if you catch my drift.
Eating disorder.
Sure, we'll call it eating disorder.
Okay.
Oh,
I didn't know if
okay.
it was like a prison war camp or something.
No, Auschwitz.
Okay.
Auschwitz.
Yeah. Oh, your mom kept those eggs fresh in there though. She froze the eggs.
We made it out alive.
Really? Are you Jewish?
No, not at all. Probably furthest thing from it.
What's the
You
first
sound a
thing
little
from
too
Jewish?
proud when you say that.
Germany.
I don't think it.
No. I don't know. I think I like Bohemian, whatever the fuck that is.
Is
Like
Boh-
Czechoslovakian.
Okay. Yeah.
I've never
I
heard
can see that.
Czechoslovakian and Bohemian in the same sentence.
You know, I think
It's the Bohemian Empire was just below the Czech Republic. I might be fucking this up, but like it was like way back, like during like the 20s or something. Like
Talking to
that.
the mic.
Sorry.
1920s.
Yeah, 1920s.
Hey, I'm gonna say not the 1920s.
Maybe it was a little later. Maybe it was the Ottoman Empire I'm thinking of.
No.
Is that a real thing?
I know. I'll tell you this. I do know all these answers.
Do you?
Yeah. And if you want, I can tell you.
What is it?
What's the Bohemia?
Yeah, Bohemia.
It was a German city-state that is basically Munich, that whole Bohemian Empire. It was a little bit of the Czech
yeah,
Republic.
so
You're
I
right.
was
Yeah,
there.
you were right.
I was in the. I mean,
but
that's
it wasn't
gonna
below.
pass.
But below is Italy.
Oh shit.
Which actually, you look like some Romans fucked to Gaul. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
There's a little bit of.
It's like, is he attractive or is he inbred? What's wrong with that boy?
No, it's a little bit of both.
Yeah, that's
It's
what
a
I'm
little
saying.
bit
That's
of
what I'm
both.
saying.
And then you got to America, your whole family, I assume.
Yeah, all of us.
All of us.
There's some still over there though.
Are you native Texan?
Yeah.
I feel like your family's been here for a long time.
Yeah, we were slaves.
What
My
kind?
family were slaves. We cotton and rice farmers. Like back in the, I don't know that to be a fact. And
You know,
we were,
it's a
we
good
were
guess.
rice farmers. We were rice farmers.
Rice farmers.
Yeah.
But you assumed the pay was not there.
Yeah, because we still ain't got money. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Generational.
I
of
actually,
just-
I thought my husband's family didn't own slaves because they're poor. And then he goes, no, we did.
Oh,
I
shit.
was like, uh-oh. I ain't bleep. Can you type?
Oh yeah.
I don't think I should do my husband's genealogy on here. Although he didn't get, is it something where you're supposed to hide it? I don't know.
I think if you try to hide it, it might be worth. And this is so off topic. Are you taking care of those curls, or is that natural?
No, it's a perm on the back.
Shut the fuck
Yeah,
up!
yeah, yeah.
I'm obsessed that
Yeah.
you have a fucking
yeah,
perm.
Yeah. My
Oh,
mom's sisters is like, all my mom's sisters are hairstylists. I've been doing hair my whole life.
Let me tell you something. It looks incredible. You cannot tell. The fact
Appreciate it,
I'm
yeah.
not joking. I'm shocked that the perm. This happened in high school with this girl Angela Hontes, who's actually lives in Austin now. We get brunch every single week. She's gorgeous.
Yeah.
She doesn't like adult blondes, or I set you up. But
She doesn't like what?
She in our high school. She came to my high school, had the most gorgeous curly hair. I was like, "What's going on with the hair?" And she was like, "It's a perm." And then I told everyone at school.
Do people get upset by that, by telling us
I
their
think so.
secret?
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. Well, the top's
Oh,
not
good.
permed. The bottom is permed. And now the top is starting to copy what the bottom is doing.
It looks.
It's weird.
That's crazy.
It's a curl cream I got at the CVS.
How
That
old are
motherfucker
you?
slaps. 32.
incredible.
Yeah,
I love
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Senior when I was a freshman.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
How old are you going?
32.
Perfect, dude.
Perfect age. Holly, you want to say your age?
25.
Nice.
wow.
So you got your whole life ahead of you to make terrible decisions, dude. Hell
What,
yeah.
do you have a worse or best year?
Probably in like my mid 20s. I was fat as fuck when I was.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird because usually that's when like males are in their prime, but.
It's not my prime either. I actually think that 32 is going to be
Dude,
incredible
I think
for
the
me.
30s, because your 30s are like your 20s, but you got a little bit more money. You're not broke
Yeah.
as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So you can do.
And you
crazy
don't need
shit.
everybody's approval that
No,
much.
because you're an adult now.
Yeah,
you know
you
what
know,
I'm
like
saying?
how are they gonna help me by liking
Yeah,
me more?
fuck them. They're not paying my bills.
Yeah.
Wait, how fat?
Like shit.
Because I'll tell you this, and I'm very observant, but I did tap you to have you talking to the mic.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my god, his arm is hard as a rock.
Yeah.
I was like, not even flexing.
He
That's
used
a
to be
callus.
400 pounds.
I used to be over
Really?
400 pounds. Yeah.
Oh shit, no, it wasn't that
over
heavy.
400 pounds.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Was it
Yeah, thanks
five?
so much.
Was
You
it
look good,
500
dude.
pounds?
Well, no, we're gonna fix the rest of it. But
Was it
it's
600
nice.
pounds?
What?
Was it 600 pounds?
Yes, no. Yes, actually, I was actually 1,000-pound sisters. I had my breathing tube. I was constantly like,
Yeah.
Amy.
But it was technically over 400 pounds. So I
Yeah.
get that.
Yeah.
Dude. That's a lot of weight to carry around.
Yeah, I don't
How'd
like
you get skinny?
Oh.
Cocaine?
Yeah, thank you so much for
Yeah.
saying skinny. You know, a mixture of a lot of different things. Honestly, just working out and not eating.
That's it, dude.
Yeah, it's just I love the
Diet
gym.
and exercise is fucking.
I had an eating disorder for about a year, and that was really fun. But other than
Congratulations
that,
on the weight
But then
loss, though,
Thank
you
you so
know?
much. Wow, oh my God, Uncle Lazer.
It's did Roseanne Barr give any food advice?
No. She just all calm. She was good, dude. That she was a vibe. That whole place last night was energy.
Nice.
A lot of energy.
How long have you been doing stand up?
I got on Kill Tony late.
That was the first time you
first
ever
time
did
I
it?
ever did it. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I never.
Why
like,
did you decide that was going to be your debut?
I mean,
I didn't know what the fuck it was. And I have this mentality where like, yo, just show me this door. I'll figure out how to fucking open it. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's not the right approach, but I got famous on the TikTok stuff about 2 years ago. And then it kind of transferred over to like Instagram a little bit. And then I met Bobby from Never Hour. And then we hit it off. We actually were
did you
fucking
do
the
on
same
TikTok?
girl. Just dumbass
Sorry,
videos.
I should have interrupted.
Yeah, no, it's
Fucking
all right,
same
dude.
girl at the same time.
It's all good.
At the same time?
No. So like this girl that I like dated for a good while, who I thought I was like in love with, like the gay love, like where you're like, oh, I'm gonna create a joint Facebook account, that kind of love.
that's
right?
so. By the
Never.
way, I'm gay and I would never do
I
that.
would
That's-
literally-
See, or maybe it's just me, goddammit. All right, dude.
That's
So
fucking,
that
by the
kind
way,
of
that's
love.
fucking humiliating.
Yeah, it's terrible.
That's-
I was
wait,
a
wait,
fucking
at
thing.
what year is this that you're doing a joint Facebook account? 'Cause if you-
30. Yeah.
2020?
2020.
2020?
COVID was a weird time, man. No one wanted to die alone.
I was fine dying alone. I would rather kill myself than have a joint Facebook account.
She was cool.
Right.
We'll just do the whole back. We'll just do
amount-
the fuck. Let's just get it all because everybody keeps asking me, "What's your fucking story?" So I'm gonna say it on one podcast, so you get the exclusive. here.
Exclusive.
All right, I dated a girl for 4 years. Like I was almost married. I had a house with her. Right.
Okay.
And just found out like as it went on, we're like, "Yo, we're just not compatible. We're not each other's person." Right. Like so, you just didn't want to marry her. Whatever. So. I essentially like ended a 4-year relationship to jump in a relationship with this girl that I fucking thought was my soulmate. Turns out she's crazy. Yeah, I just didn't see it at the time.
What kind of crazy?
Like fucking stab you crazy. Like
That's the
domestic
best sex.
violence at 2
Where?
in the morning crazy.
That's the best sex.
She didn't get me. I didn't get close enough for her to find out she really was gonna stab me. But she had that look in her eye.
But was it incredible sex?
Yeah. We like the way we like the way each other smelled, like our musk.
Sick.
Yeah.
Like addicted to somebody. So, anyways, long story short, I go out to Latchkey for a buddy's birthday, and this is like December of 2020. So right as COVID was coming around, like before they shut everything down, and she took us out there, and Nether Hour was playing, and I was like, man, like I was around music my entire life, so like when someone's like good, I'm like, oh shit, they're slap. I was like, damn, these boys are good, and she's like. Yeah, I used to hook up with him, and I used to date him, and blah, blah, and I was like, I hate this fucking band. Fuck that band. But I couldn't deny they were, like, good, and then, like, we split, and a week later, I saw Nether Hour opening up for Ellis Bullard and them, and I went to our bullshit, started drinking whiskey, we became friends, shared a bunch of gay Facebook memes together. Or
What
Instagram memes.
kind of gay?
Just, like, dude bro stuff.
Because you
like,
said gay before, and both
Look,
of us
I don't
said,
really know
I'll
if I
never
know
do
what
it.
that word is. Turns out I don't really know what a lot of words are.
We can show you what gay is.
Hey.
Yeah, it's not something you can tell. It's something you can have
It's something you
to
feel.
show.
You have to show it. You have to feel gay.
Don't worry, Uncle
What,
Lazer. I'll
you're
edit
wearing
it out.
shorts?
I'll edit it out. Make sure no one sees.
It's not something. I don't know.
Do
Okay.
you have gay friends?
Yeah, tons of guys. I think my brother's bisexual too. But
That's
I'm not 100%
fucking
sure.
hot.
Wait,
We are pro bisexual male podcast.
I don't know that to be a fact.
you
so I
don't
couldn't
know
say.
it.
If I had to guess.
If you need an undercover, I don't know, is that a cop doing
Are
something?
you doing that? You're gonna do a little
I'll
investigating,
do a
little PI, little private eye?
Listen. If anybody,
catfish him.
if he is a top at all, I can get him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if he's just into oral, I can do it.
Jesus Christ. Damn, I should have had coffee for that. You boys are firing. Firing.
We're a very sexual podcast.
I like it. What how did
so-
Holly, timestamp that.
All right, gay whiskey.
gay whiskey?
You were whiskey with
You were
that girl, the
whiskey
full
with
story. honey.
Nether Hour.
Yeah. So we just start taking shots. We become buddies, and he's like, "Yo," like I'm making my videos. He's like, "Yo, you're funny as fuck." He's like, "You should come do Kill Tony." He's like, come in there and meet Tony and shit. So he took me up to the green room. Tony instantly hated me because I was a TikTok guy and I never done stand up. And I thought, Bobby was gonna put a word in for me and like, oh, I'll get pulled up surely. But the first time I went, he didn't pull me up and like didn't give me no special treatment. And I thought the second time when I went, he wrote it down and pulled me up. But I look back at I was watching it last night with I forget who I was watching it with. Like there was like this thing of my 5 appearances so far, and I look back and he legitimately just by happenstance luck pulled me out of the bucket.
Okay.
Like, that was it. It wasn't like, oh, he wrote me down because Bobby wanted to. It like literally he pulled me out and then that was it.
So you got famous before Kill Tony?
Yeah, I wouldn't say like fucking famous, but I had like 150,000 followers on TikTok.
I just checked your Instagram. You have like 263?
286.
Oh, so sorry.
Yeah, no, it's all right, dude. Know your numbers. It's all right. No. Yeah, so it just started popping off, and then everything just kind of snowballed, and now it's just fucking retarded busy. But whatever. I'm going to die at 37 anyway, so we got to get it out.
You're making great
37.
money.
Yeah.
You're doing a 10-year post-celebrity thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
See what I did there? Hey, yeah.
I think you're my favorite fashionista, which is
Come on.
is just something that you don't get to see often. Is like real, like tough, real dudes doing fashion in a way that's like fun, approachable, and actually like makes you want to buy the shit.
Yeah.
Have you got an apparel brand like?
I don't have an
come
apparel
at
brand. I
you?
literally just got my actual shirts made, like my logo stuff, merch and stuff. But I've had like some like old school wrestling clothing lines or like vintage shops want me to like model some of their shit or send me shit and like post about it. So that's cool. I like that shit.
Yeah.
But see, like where that comes from, that fashionista thing. When I grew up, I was fucking ugly and I was fat. So my mom told me, if you're gonna be fat, you better be funny and you better have a sense of fashion or you're never gonna get fucking laid. And it's the best piece of advice I ever had. So I literally had to try just like that. She said it.
What were you doing when she told you that? Do you remember?
Probably just stuffing my face with fucking Cheetos. Just fucking gorging Cheetos.
She just looked at you disgustingly.
She was like, she hated me. She's like, God, you're fat. My grandma once told me, she's like, he's big bone. He'll grow of it. She goes, no, don't fucking tell him that. He's fat. And if he tells the kids at school he's big bone, they're going to fucking make fun of him. So,
And did they?
Fuck yeah, they did.
What kind of names?
Oh, man, I just sit here. Just, the fatso, the poker fun, like Tubby. I got Tubby a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like Butterback, because my back fat rolled over and looked like big sticks of butter.
Yep.
Yeah, your boy just got drunk. So, like, when you grow up like that, I'm just like, and then you hit puberty and shit and stuff, and I'm just like, but still, I wasn't a first-round draft pick. Your boy got to try. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
Have you always been this masculine?
I guess. I mean, steroids probably helped.
Are you on steroids?
I'm on testosterone, like TRT. The TRT
I can
replacement.
feel it. I literally,
Yeah.
you were talking, and I go, and don't take this the wrong way. I was like, I think I want him to hit me.
And if you don't want to do that, I could do the other one. I actually just got a hookup for that. I think I'm gonna start on that too.
Do you think I should take?
It actually, dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. See, I used to do the shots, right?
Yeah.
And I hate needles. I mean, I know I got a fuck ton of tattoos, but I hate regular needles.
Does that
They
say
freak me out.
lucky?
Good luck.
Good luck.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with you.
But like I do the pellets, the TRT BioT pellets. So they make an incision on your butt.
Yeah.
About that big, and they take this little Pez dispenser looking thing, and they shove these pellets down into your your butt fat. Right?
Yeah.
And then it lasts for 6 months, and it's time release, so you don't have to pin yourself every other day. And I fucking love it because it's like boom, you're in.
What is happening when you take it? Like, what are the normal changes?
So with the shit that I used to be on.
Do you get better sleep?
Actually, yeah, I do. Actually,
You hornier?
all the time. Like a stiff breeze will give me an erection. Yeah, it's incredible. But like,
Don't look at me in the eyes when you say that.
it's incredible. But with the regular test that I was doing with the needles, like it affected my moods really bad. Like my mood
Anger?
swings, like everything. And this other stuff really doesn't. I don't really get high. I mean, I can tell when they're kind of releasing more days than others because I have like a fuck ton of energy and I'm just,
Yeah.
But for the most part, it helps your recovery, helps you sleep. It helps my cognitive thinking, like just actually able to focus and do shit. Honestly, I don't know why the fuck everybody ain't on fucking steroids or at least some kind of.
I don't want to be on steroids, but I think I want to get on testosterone.
Yeah, I would. I honestly would recommend.
But am I going to lose my hair because it's like really the only good thing I have?
So that's all the type of person, right? Like, and there are things you can take. Eli was actually telling me there's some fucking stuff you can take
I take it.
that makes your hair.
Finasteride.
That's what it is.
Finasteride.
Goddamn, Carter's
and
smart as
monoxide.
fuck.
Are you on
dude.
T?
Hell yeah.
Huh?
Are you on T?
No, I'm about to go on T.
How much does it cost? Should I do it?
The pellets are only $600 for 6 months, so like it's literally like $100 a month. So it's basically the same as a vial.
I have
Yeah.
that. I have $600.
Honestly, I think you'll shed a lot of the excess. What do you want me to call it?
Just fat.
Fat.
Thank you. I just want to be stick thin. Actually, I want to look like you.
You need to get.
I was gonna tell Colton I'm actually afraid of men at the gym, but I'm also afraid of the bar, and so I don't know how to start using the bars at the gym.
What gym do you go to?
Anytime.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I
anytime
put
could be.
you at a Planet Fitness.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
No, the
But-
guys are so jacked, and I'm like, I don't want to be like, can you guys help me?
Dude, honestly though,
Because I have bad.
honestly, like
intentions.
real life shit, like usually the big jack dudes in the gym are the nicest motherfuckers.
Yeah,
for
Like,
sure.
Seriously.
I think it's just that I'm gay that I'm like, hey.
No, I get that.
Honestly, and the Jack dudes, they're there all the time. So like, they want their community, their like atmosphere to be positive.
pleasant.
Did I
Yeah,
tell you I
yeah,
met a
yeah.
guy at the gym the other day?
Yeah. How was that?
Did you tell who? Lazer
You.
just met?
Well, I
him?
just met
Oh,
Lazer.
yeah.
I met a guy at the gym the other day. He went to prison,
Okay.
and then he came over. Okay, never mind.
Hey,
Wait. I feel like
I
feel
pulled
like
it-
that's an interesting story. Why don't you
Yeah,
give it
then
a
I was
go?
just saying it, and I was like, "Oh, is this bad that if I talk about it on stage or talk about it on the podcast?" But I guess it doesn't really matter. But he had on his penis was in jail. He had a clit simulator put in, which was a mashed down piece of dice, and then they opened up the skin of his penis and they put it in there. So he had this huge thing on his dick.
that's gotta not feel good.
Wait,
he
on
actually
the top, on the tip,
On like the skin, on the shaft.
Fuck.
a clit Oh, I thought you said simulator.
Yeah, that's what I thought he
He's
said
saying
too.
Simulator. I don't know the words.
He's saying like ribbed for you.
Yeah.
So the shaft is basically
A ribbed condom.
right.
He was actually a really nice guy. And
It was like a hairbrush. You're fucking. That's like a hairbrush.
yeah, and it was just like this big, and it was like on the top
Wait,
of
he
his head.
showed you at the gym?
No, I invited him back to my apartment. But then we had to hang
Incredible.
out. We actually had to wait.
Incredible.
But we actually had to wait for an hour to actually hook up because he is engaged to a woman, but they're open. But he had to ask her if we were allowed to hook up prior, so we got to know each other. And then she was like, "Yeah, have fun" or whatever, and then we hooked up.
Just meeting at the gym?
Well, we had briefly spoken on Grindr before that.
Oh,
and then
okay,
we
okay.
saw
So
him at
I
the-
thought you literally just met somebody and then bow at the gym.
I
like-
feel like
no, I'm
I
not
feel
Colton.
like that's such a passive bottom move to be like, I guess my dick's gonna hurt you, so I guess you'll have to fuck me.
no anal.
Oopsies, mine has razor
It was
blades
ju-
attached to it.
It was just oral, but he had an incredible body. And I've been thinking about, you know how crazy it is to be attracted to somebody but also want to look like them?
yeah.
Yeah. You've never dealt with that.
No, all the time.
Oh, yeah?
No,
Wait, have you
never.
done gay things?
I've never done gay things.
That's cool.
I don't have anything against
Well,
gays.
no,
or-
I feel
No,
like-
no, we know. We love
No,
it.
I just, I've never found them. I mean, now when a
Do you
dude's
find that your
handsome.
fan base is gay men?
So that's funny the other day. So the other day, like, I had this guy reach out to me and, like, want me, like, they run an agency that runs, like, influencers OnlyFans, right? And they wanted me, like, do it. And I just, like, got to take risque photos in my boxers and all this shit and put, like, baby oil on when I lift weights.
Oh.
And I was like, all right. I was like, they're like, our top earning guy makes, like, $80K a month. And I was like, yeah, I'll put Jolly Ranchers on my butt over $80K a month. I mean, what are y'all talking about? You know what I'm saying? But I was like, yeah, I'll kill it with the single mothers and stuff. But the guy told me, he's like, yeah, but where you're really going to kill it is with gay
men,
dudes. And I was like, well, how does it work? Well, they talk about, like, you make the money off the messaging back.
Oh, no.
You see what I'm saying? So, like, I don't, if dude wants to look at me, that's all about it. If he wants to pay some money, that's all about it. But, like, the messaging part, like, everything I try to do, I try to be genuine. Like, if that's genuinely something I would say or genuinely something I do, I like to keep true to that, right?
Yeah.
So, like, if I'm not going to be like, oh, yeah, come over to my house. So, if they're like, leave it, I'm like, see, that's not what I would say right
You
there.
could just be like, thank you, brother.
I was like, hey, amen, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Hang in. Not for me, but thanks for
Yeah,
looking, buddy.
hey, look, but don't touch, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm glad we got the internet between us. 'Cause otherwise, you get a fucking punching in front of brother.
nah.
I want to stop you with two hands.
But the other night when I was at Creek and Cave, your buddy, I think he works at the Tesla factory now, but he was from Arizona.
My friend?
Yeah, he was. You invited him, or I think he's an older gentleman. He's a gay dude, I believe.
Well, that's his husband.
No, so it wasn't your husband. There was another guy. I don't believe I've met your husband. I'm
You
always
talking about
bro.
G-Spot?
Yeah, G-Spot.
Oh, no, I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, Ty Rivera?
No, it wasn't Ty. No,
Do I know G-Spot?
I just don't know anyone smart enough to work at a Tesla factory.
he was just in town. Like he does like. You invited him out. He told me invited
Pete.
him out. Maybe it was Pete. You know,
don't
let's
know.
go with fucking Pete.
I think I just met him.
But he was like, he's like, yeah, but who gives a fuck? You're not messaging back and forth. And if they go after you or like they try to like say something or post something, they've got lawyers and shit. And he's like, who gives a shit what they're saying? You know what I'm
Right, I
saying?
mean-
So I was like, actually, that's a great point.
Right. Actually, I think the messaging is not necessarily what you say to them, but what they say to you, right? So they don't actually need you to be anything other than the thing that they've made up in their mind, right?
Sure.
So they've pedestaled you to the point where you're already a thing, a person that acts a certain way.
Yeah.
So they don't want you to be anything different than that. So by you saying as little as much as possible, detracts
keeps
from
I see what you're saying.
detracts from that idea that they've already made up in their head.
I see what you're fucking
That's
saying. That's
smart.
actually brilliant. Damn, dude, you're smart.
Yeah, I'm really, really, really smart.
And by the way, I love how you're like, I don't want. I love that you're like, I don't want to like offend the gay people. And let me tell you something. If a company was like, you can make $80K a month, and all you have to do is catfish women, I'd be like, what's up, you dumb slut?
No, so I feel like all you have to do is just like lead them into like even be like, nice, love that, or like,
Yeah.
awesome. Hope your hole's wet.
Yeah.
Hope your hole's wet. It's so aggressive. I'll say that.
I don't know what these boys are saying, but you could figure it out. Hey, actually, you know what? My friend worked for a couple influencers as the messenger.
You can
Oh,
hire
really?
someone
So
to
you
message.
didn't have to actually do any of the messaging. You just pay. If you're making $80K a month, you pay somebody $5K a month. They'll message all.
Oh no,
for you.
they have a team behind me, like a team of like 5 people. Is what
They
he
give
told
me-
me.
and
And they're doing the
They'll be
messaging?
doing everything. They take 20%.
They do the
That's it.
messaging?
They do the messaging. All I got to do is create a fucking shared photo album with them to send to the creators, and then they fucking do all the posts. They handle everything. I literally just sit back and collect mailbox money and come up with content.
Yo,
I would do the messaging. Can you imagine? I'm pretending to be you as Uncle Lazer. All of a sudden, I'm in like 4 different relationships with guys. I'm like, don't tell anyone I'm bisexual. And then all you call me, you're like, Dylan, I'm paying you $5,000 a month. This is fucked up.
You're like asking for real life advice from the people.
Oh yeah.
yeah. Oh my God, that's so funny. I would love to get into that messaging game.
Oh, we have to.
telling you.
Could you imagine us at the message? Hey, how's it going?
All right, Holly, give us a couple of messages that Lazer might receive.
Oh,
and then
okay.
we'll all give you a different answer.
All right. Hey, bro.
Yes, hot.
Hey,
yes.
That's what
bro.
by the way, that's how I start all my Grinder messages when I'm lying about being bisexual.
Yeah, hey, bro.
Love your comedy. I have posters of you all over my room and thinking of getting your hair cut. That's it. That's the first message.
That's the first message.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah, Holly.
Hell yeah. Send me a pic.
Do it, brother.
I would do voice
Yeah,
memo.
yeah.
Hey, yeah,
Are
send
we
me a pic,
voting? 'Cause I
because
think Dylan
actually-
won that one.
Actually, them sending a picture is as a premium message. So they actually get.
Yeah.
They have to pay more to send
So
you
send
a
that.
picture.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna make you a lot of money here with this.
We're on to
Did
something.
you grow up poor?
Yeah.
Yeah, love
How
that.
poor?
Not like didn't have lights on in the fucking house poor, but
Yeah, you still got to play. You still got to play. You got all the
it.
equipment for football.
well, it was flat.
Yeah.
But we could still throw it, you know.
He
So
he grew up with the house, the lights often being turned off, but he also grew up with horse lessons.
I don't know how
Oh,
to.
you're
I
a
don't
different
know.
kind
I
of
don't know.
special pool.
I don't know how to explain to people that like one weekend of horse lessons at a barn that closed down 6 months afterwards. Let me tell you something. Wasn't expensive.
That's
Okay, so
fair.
like once a year, someone pays $75. We think that's rich. Listen, I always said we went to the Cape every single year, and we came home, and the water and the and the electricity was turned off, and I was like, enjoy vacation.
Holy shit.
But like, also, I had everything I needed. I'm not like I wasn't like
You had everything you needed.
yeah, except for love.
Yeah.
Looking for love in all the wrong places.
Now I don't believe in love.
Love's real, dude.
No, it's not.
It'll make
Not
you.
for gay.
What are you talking about? Some gay just have like the best love, I think, right?
I think lesbians have
Oh,
nice love.
No, I never
see.
trust lesbian love. I
I
go,
know
this
it's
is
toxic.
fleeting.
It's
I go,
toxic.
you guys got into it's a lot of codependency there.
I'm in the middle of being ghosted at the moment, so I'm. a
Oh,
little
okay,
bit
you're
more
going
bitter.
through some shit. But I feel like because of the way the gays got persecuted with like the marriage and stuff, that's a different type of bond you got to form with a human. You really got to love somebody to go through some shit with somebody to, you know.
You're talking about the older gays. The younger ones have been through nothing.
Okay, well, yeah.
Honestly, that is I've been thinking about this. Because there was a couple of gay dudes talking about football in the gym, and it just was so mind-blowing to me because they clearly played.
Yeah.
So, like, they weren't getting bullied out of football. Like, they weren't bullied out of a sport. They were, like, actively playing and having fun.
Are you having sex at the gym?
Not at my gym, but my last gym had a big sign that said, "Please stop having sex at the
That's
shower."
incredible. Yeah.
Please stop
Are you
having
being approached
sex.
in the steam room sauna? Are these things happening to
Dude,
you?
no one ever fucks with me at the gym. It's weird. Women don't hit on me. Men don't. They just kind of leave me alone, which is cool.
Yeah.
I like that. When I'm in the gym, I'm like,
I'm so high at the gym that I can't.
Really?
I look
You
at the
smoke
ground.
weed?
Oh yeah, and then I just stare at the ground the entire time, and I can't look at anybody. And then I start looking at the guys. 'Cause I'm like, what are they doing? Like, maybe I should. I look at the guys who have the good bodies, and I try to copy what they're doing after they leave. And then I'm like, oh fuck, now you're staring at them. They probably want to fucking kill you.
This is the gayest thing I do.
We see you walking around in a thong at the gym. Colin's like, does anyone want to help me?
I'm just doing the squats, more squats. I don't count my reps. I don't do 1, 2, 3, 4. I do affirmations.
That is so gay.
But there's just so much research that says like while you're in a physically stress situation, like high intensity interval training or whatever, you're more likely to remember and programmatically like change the chemistry of your brain. So by doing that thing, you're actually like more effectively using affirmations.
No shit.
Yeah, so when you go like, I'm love, I'm loving, I'm lovable, and I'm just enough, sounds gay. Don't have to say it out loud.
No, don't.
You
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
say
yeah,
it out
yeah,
loud,
yeah.
but it actually has helped a lot. And I've actually, like, after a set, I look around, I'm like, you know what? I bet I could be, like, really supportive to these people.
Yeah.
Because everybody, you look around, everybody in the gym's like, no, not making sense. But you could just be like, you know what? I bet I could be really helpful to somebody.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Interesting, huh?
Yeah, it is interesting.
That is cool.
I'm lifting weight. I'm like, you have a huge fucking cock.
That's the other thing, though. They say is you're able to push more weight and exert more energy if you work out with a sexual partner.
Yeah, I've seen where they like sit on your lap as you're like pressing or something.
Yeah,
your testosterone goes.
I don't think that's appropriate to do in a public gym.
Yeah, you know.
There's a girl who goes to my
Wait,
gym
you
who
ask
brings
somebody, you ask both of us if we're fucking in the gym. You go, that's not appropriate.
Oh, the steam room's not the main floor. Okay, those are two very different things. Yeah, well, that's crazy. You also, if I was a type of gay person who would hit on someone at the gym, I would not hit on you at the gym.
dude? That's rude.
No, it's because you have the vibe, and I think we both like this about you, that like you could go either way with either being like, not for me, brother, or straight punch
The
to the
element
face.
of surprise.
You know what I mean? Like you have murderous vibes
Oh fuck.
in a good
Have
way.
you ever done a crime?
Yeah.
Have you ever been caught for a crime?
Never been caught for a crime.
That's a better question.
Mm.
Are you currently in love?
No. Well, there's somebody, but you know, with this comedy shit, it's too hard to. Yeah, I ain't got no time. I ain't got no time for myself, let alone the human being. I don't want to half-ass it. So, we'll see.
Right.
We'll see.
Yeah. Well, I started dating my husband now when I was in like doing comedy every single day. So it was setting
It's
the standard.
fucking hard.
I was setting the standard
Yeah.
of like, hey,
This is how it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Yeah. They take it or leave it.
right.
So
So I was like, this we will not have nights.
I just like doing the hot yoga. You know what I'm saying? I want to be
Hot
so
yoga?
flexible I can just suck my own dick and I don't have to date anybody.
Have you ever been able to do that?
I've gotten close.
In high school, I used to be able to do it, and I wouldn't do it as much as you'd think.
Yeah, well, it's kind of weird. You gotta get up in there.
I watch the videos
It's
sometimes.
fucking.
Sometimes.
I like the videos.
Sometimes.
Didn't Marilyn Manson like take out one of his ribs so he could suck his own wiener?
I don't know.
Is
if
that a
that's
real
true.
thing?
I don't think that's true.
I always heard that.
You
but-
can
I heard that too.
You can also type in "straight guy sucks his own dick," and those videos are great.
See,
They're so shocked by the cum.
They're shocked.
Yeah, like
What do they say?
Well, I'm sure it's like I actually do think that if you're sucking your own
Whoopsies.
dick and there's pre-cum in your mouth, and even if it's your own, I do think that's a little gay.
What do you mean?
I think that if you're straight and you're sucking your own dick, that's a little gay.
I don't. I guess a little gay. Fine.
Yeah, a little.
I guess fine.
A little.
I had.
Yeah.
I had
To
a
have
friend,
your lips around your own dick and be like, and like, just picture that. If your back is up a ground and you're like triangled on the ground, that's a little gay.
I guess if it's very lippy, you know.
Yeah,
that's-
too teethy. Yeah.
But that's the. I feel like. Dude, that feels a little gay. I had a friend that said that if you're obsessed, if you go to the gym too much, you're probably a little gay because you're obsessed with the male form, and the male form is gay. And I was like, I don't fucking know. He also told me that my dad's probably gay because he was in the army.
I wish your dad was
Jesus.
Hey, Dad, if you're listening, he's not listening because he thinks this is a radio. He keeps on going, when is it on? I listen to it. When is it on?
What station is it on?
Do you have a good relationship with your dad?
Yeah, dude. He's as of late, he got himself a girlfriend.
Oh, cool.
Right? And he ain't had a girlfriend in like 15 years. So your boy is just balls deep in pussy now. He ain't got time to call his baby boy back.
For sure.
Me and my dad used to talk on the phone like at least once every 2 or 3 days for like an hour just shooting the shit. Now I call him, he ignores my calls. I'm in the movies. I go, motherfucker, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You're at work. You're with that woman.
Yeah.
You're with that.
What's
But
her
I mean,
name? What's her name? Say it.
Say it.
I don't really. I've only met her once.
She
Rosie.
hot?
Rosie. Yeah, I mean she's good looking.
Rosie.
Rosie or some shit like that.
Rosie the
Roseanne
Riveter.
Barr?
No, not Roseanne Barr. But no, he's cool. We got a good relationship. He's super supportive and badass. But I just like,
Is he
call
in good-
motherfucker.
My dad
How about
is-
that?
I
Call
think-
a guy, huh?
I think.
If your
my
dad, by the way,
does
if your
the
dad's
same
watching
thing.
this podcast, you have a huge issue.
Shit. No, we're good though. My mom's good. My brother.
What do you do for work? Your dad?
He's a machinist, so he uses like old school lathes and CNC machining. Does like cuts like thread and like threads on box pinions, like shit you screw together. drill pipe and shit.
Oh.
Yeah, so like just a laver.
I honestly follow a lot of those guys on TikTok.
Do you really?
Yeah, because they're always my dad couldn't build shit.
Yeah.
So anytime anybody builds shit, I'm so impressed by it. Like it's a lot of sheet metalist.
Oh,
work,
yeah.
and just like people that like rearrange their walls and do different painting projects.
You see people that do those tables, those badass wooden tables, and put that coating on them and shit, and make all the art.
I love that.
It's incredible.
Dean made us a shitty
Oh
one.
God. Oh God. Oh yeah.
And you and Dean live together, right?
Yeah, and
Dean,
it's-
a friend of the pod.
Yeah, Dean, me and Dino, we are roommates together, and honestly,
Have you guys had
You
a
share a
threesome
room?
with a girl?
we've never had a threesome.
So you
That's
probably
crazy.
you guys are
I'm not opposed to doing that.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? By no stretch of imagination.
I'm
Look,
not opposed to getting sex change surgery and making it happen for me. Okay?
no, like
And it can be called in between two mullets. I'm just there. I go. I'm a biological woman.
That's just my dating
I've
history.
been in a couple threesomes in my lifetime, and every single time, the other guy, like, always has an issue getting hard, and I'm like, yo. When that girl took off her sock, I'm as hard as a rock right now.
Yeah.
Like, get it together. You're embarrassing me in front of my friend.
Oh wow.
You know?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, if me, I would, yeah, Danny, if you're listening, we're ready to power slam anybody, dude. What's up?
How do you get it up? Was he just nervous?
I think when men are around other straight men, they get nervous
get
about getting
super
hard. They're
nervous,
like, "What does this mean?"
Yeah, they couldn't get hard until like after I left the room. I'm like, it's not a threesome. I just went first. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing, dude? You really let us down here.
If I was a girl and I'm like, I'm not here for you all to take turns. I was like, both of you in the room. Are you kidding me? I'm not trying to get fucked by two different guys in the same night. Get in here.
in
I
here.
want to see you.
Two birds,
walk- yeah,
one stone. Everybody knows the rules.
Look him in the eye when you come.
Jesus. Love it.
I have
Is
two
it hot in
holes.
here? Y'all hot?
No, it's warm.
It is
I'm
warm.
sweating.
And I didn't
Yeah.
know. I mean,
It
I
could
know
be the
it's these
sexual-
fucking lights, ain't it?
It could be the sexual tension.
No.
Between me and Colton.
It's like a thermal. It's a red light therapy. I'm feeling that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, crazy question, Holly.
What's up?
Is this camera in the way?
Which camera?
The small
No.
one that's on you. Is it in front of my face? And be honest.
All right, I got some bad news. It's not in front of the face, but I can move it. It's in view.
Yeah.
Oh, that's incredible.
I'm just gonna kill myself.
Oh wait,
Okay.
no, it wasn't in view the whole time.
Hell yeah.
Oh, look at that. Timestamp.
Very anticlimactic right there.
Yeah, timestamp.
It's also
looking
not
at it
on.
now, though. It's not on.
No, well, this one's on. That one's not on.
Oh.
Okay, it's okay. Just keep going.
It died halfway through. I didn't know what to do.
That's fair. Well, Holly, do you have any questions for Lazer?
Do I have any
up, Ollie?
questions? What do you?
Say it, Holly. Say it to him. Say it to his face.
Hey, I'm not good with eye contact.
Are you, when you do this, are you thinking of multiple questions but being like, no, not that one, or are you coming up with like, think of something?
That was the think of something face.
okay.
It's gonna be boring.
Try me, dude.
Like I don't know, if comedy worked out like exactly the way you wanted it to, what would that look like?
He's famous. I'm sure that he's working out. I'll let you answer.
I got an idea.
Damn, that's a good ass question, Holly. I don't know. Just fucking enough to where like I ain't got to worry about money no more, and I can hang out with my friends,
Right.
and go out and see people and do fun shit. Just live life, because for the longest time since I was 19 till I was 32, I worked that fucking job in that middle of that goddamn desert, and it's a weird like. You're gone. It was 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off when I finished, but like it used to be you work 60, 70 days and you come home for 10 or 15 days. So when you came home, you had to fucking rage because you had to get it in, right? And so you can't have a normal life when you're gone like that. So like literally quitting that job and being able to like wake up every day knowing I have to go somewhere I don't want to fucking go.
Yeah.
Like
What job?
So I worked in the oil field. I was a directional driller for ConocoPhillips. I mean, I've worked for multiple other places or outfits too, but that was just the latest one. But like going, like knowing I can get up and like, yo, I can do whatever the fuck I want to do today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like, but the only weird thing is like, you know, for that duration of my life, you work 7 days a week, 12-hour days, you get a paycheck at the end of the week. So you knew the money coming in, knew the money coming out. This is different because this is like, I got to make money any which way I can on different avenues. And so a lot of it is like betting on yourself and figuring it out for yourself. That's the only difficult part. But once the money thing's gone, like then it's just living life. I just want comedy to do it where I can do whatever the fuck I want and live life.
What are like top 3 things you say like that you picture when you say live?
I want to have the ability to get on a private jet and go anywhere I want to fucking go for however many days I want to go with whoever I want to take.
That's
you know
cool.
what I'm saying? And pay for it all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Keep the homies around, fucking, and just bring good vibes. You know?
Wait,
I
what
feel
kind
like
of-
that's it, before you answered, I was going to pitch you Brett Kreischer's career. Like
Yeah.
that would be
Yeah.
to me that would be
Just cutting up.
my best life for
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Just
Where it's
cutting
like
up.
you get to make whatever projects. You'd be like, hey, and this is me in the cabin in the woods with my friends.
Yeah.
Wait,
That's it.
Brett
That's it. Just roll it
Kreischer?
out, yeah.
What?
Brett Kreischer?
Did I say Bert?
He did say
said
Brett.
Bert.
What is
Well-
Bert?
Did you say Brett?
He said Brett.
Which one is it?
It's Bert.
And what did I say?
Brett.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was the job? I'm confused.
So
And because I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't care how much money it was. 12 hours, 7 days a week. Not gonna happen.
they pay you fucked up money. I'll be out there. Like,
Yeah, how much
it's-
money did they pay you for a week of work? Just say.
I made I've made.
And what's the job?
So it's directional drilling. So I'd make like $1,300 to $1,600 a day, depending on where I was at when I was doing. So yeah, I gave it up to be a broke comic.
But you're not broke.
No, I'm not broke. No,
You have a
I-
lot of money saved up. Don't
I
you?
have a little nest egg, yeah, like just with the selling the house, and that's why I was able to take the leap. But in directional drilling, like on the drilling rig, you don't just drill straight down and then you hit a fucking pocket of oil. That's not how it works. You drill straight down to a certain depth, right? Like a TVD, true vertical depth, and then over the course of the next 1,000 to 600 feet, you bend the pipe 90 degrees, and you go for 2 to 3 miles, and you have to keep it in like a 15-foot zone for the hydrocarbon. So I would literally steer it and keep it in that zone.
Is this what they mean by fracking?
So fracking comes in after us. So like when I drill the hole, you know what I'm saying? When I drill the hole, fracking comes
I
in.
didn't do that. The thing that everyone's scared of.
Yeah, no. So,
the man
but honestly,
our climate.
After.
yeah, I come in after.
By the way,
Or like
I
they
don't
come in
know what
after.
any of this means. Is
You don't
it
know what
good or-
any of this means.
I'm like, is it good or bad for the environment? Does it matter?
So
Good question.
obviously, if you're because you know what fracking is, though, don't you?
No.
So you're basically
Honey, I let people frack this pussy.
hey, buddy. When you go down there and they basically like after we get done drilling, they'll set casing in the hole and they'll
Just know, I know what fracking is, so when you say that, I don't know what the fuck you mean by
I
that.
don't know what
They shove a
fracking
bunch of water up my hole.
That's basically it. Yeah,
raised it to
sand
the
water,
top.
sand water, yeah. And they just fucking blow up a formation and gas. It takes the path of least resistance, so the hydrocarbons or whatever stored there, sour gas, wet gas, whatever, will come streaming up. So if it's bad for the environment, it's not as bad as if. What's bad is when they fucking hit like below a water table and then all this excess pours out into river systems and shit. But like there's so much shit with the Railroad Commission and CPA or the EPA that doesn't really happen anymore. But what does happen
After
now?
taxes, are you making like 10 grand a month?
Jesus,
grand a-
wait,
sorry, 10
wait,
grand a
wait.
week.
Jesus,
10
guy
grand
with my
a
social security number
Right.
too. Hell,
Jesus
FBI.
Christ.
10 grand a week?
No, he's a comic now. He doesn't do that anymore.
I know, but I'm just asking.
As a job?
As a
Are you
job.
thinking about doing it?
Yeah.
Really?
No. Are
No.
Are they doing gay shit? Is anyone
Oh
doing
no,
gay?
they'll castrate you out there.
Oh. Uh-oh.
They're you know. Well, I don't know if times are changing, but yeah, it used to be a good old boy's brother-in-law system out there. You know, they ain't like HR couldn't save your ass, but now if you scream at one of the hands too like rough, he can report you to HR and get you. So essentially, I got fired. Like, so I was gonna quit, right? I was gonna quit. I told them, but I didn't want to just quit on spot. I want to give them 2 or 3 months, do their vetting process, they get someone in. But I guess one of the higher ups, way up, saw one of my TikToks and fucking reported me to HR, and they essentially let me go before I was gonna work another like 2 or 3 months and then leave. Like that was the only reason I did like going out on the rig was because the 2 weeks would give me a break from drinking because I can't drink out there, can't do drugs out there. And my diet would be on point. I'd be working out every day. Now here, I'm so fucking busy. I'm eating like shit, eating ramen and pho's not that bad. Pho, whatever the fuck it's delicious. But ramen ain't good for you. But that fucking Tatsui place is right across the street from my house. I fucking tear that into asshole every time I get
Where's
it.
Tatsui?
Oh, dude, if you not had it, dude, what the fuck, dude? How are you
Tatsuya?
even gay, dude? I mean, how are you even cultured, bro?
I have a studio
He
apartment.
doesn't
we call
have a
Pop
lot of.
House.
What would you say if you say your top culture points are? Where do you get culture points?
Culture?
Yeah, what's your culture
What's
points?
your flavor of culture?
Like sad white girl pop music.
Oh shit! So Taylor Swift's like your.
I like Taylor Swift, but I'm more of like a Maggie Rogers. Give me a Phoebe Bridgers. Make
Okay.
it sad.
Okay.
You know, I
Yeah,
like
yeah,
sad
yeah. Okay.
girls.
Okay.
I installed.
I think we have the similar.
We do,
There's
you know,
somebody
I've
I
been
got.
listening-
If you're really into that shit, there's this chick that I started listening to. That crazy bitch turned me on to. I'll show you. She has
What's
a
her
song.
name?
Man, I have to look it up on my phone.
You don't
but
have to do that.
It's called. The song's called "I Got Mad Hoes."
Oh.
And you can tell she's talking about a dude that she was with when she could have been further in her career, but he always told her he could get mad hoes if he wasn't with her, and now she's blowing the fuck off, and now she's like, I could have had mad hoes, and I could have been filling up my roster.
Yeah.
But I stayed with your shit. Like I was like, oh,
I love that.
I like pain.
I like pain
Because
too.
when it comes from pain, it's real.
100%.
You know what I'm talking about?
Have you been listening to Ceilings by Lizzie?
I actually just sent my friend wanted a cry playlist.
Yeah.
And I sent her ceilings.
Yeah,
on
I
them.
listen to Ceilings every single day.
Like the new Miley Cyrus song. I've been listening to a lot of breakup songs, but it's weird to do that while you're married. I was like, hey, play that new Miley Cyrus song again. And Chip's just like, it is good, but what's going on? I can buy myself flowers.
Yeah, that, yeah.
That's actually the first video I made that got famous on TikTok was a Miley Cyrus reference video. And it got 8 million views in a night.
In
Lil Yachty-
one night.
Lil Yachty commented
you have any
on
tip
it,
for us
all
to-
kind of
What was
motherfuckers.
it?
So I was got done jogging, and I'm walking, and I'm like, that's Miley Cyrus song that says, everybody in line for the bathroom trying to do lines in the bathroom. I felt that, baby girl, because I do drugs as well. Well, I used to. I told my mom, we'll see, it's summer. We'll see. And it was just stupid and short.
Yeah.
But like, it's because like, I was, at that time I only had a Facebook and a Snapchat, you know, and my buddy who I played baseball with from back home was like, yo, this shit's funny. Let me make you a TikTok. I'll run it, just send me the videos. I was like, tight. He posted that one, that first one, and bow to the moon. And then everything from there, everything I posted got 500,000, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
TikTok's a fucking asshole, dude. They, like, 1,000 people can like the goddamn video, but if 5 people report it, they take it down instantly. And that's a terrible ratio, right? And then you have to do the appeal, but it's all subjugated because like someone's not actually looking at it to appeal it. It's just a numbers game because some videos that should have been taken down, like did violate, got put right back up when I appealed. And videos that said nothing against community standards would just stay down. It was so fucking
I've seen nudity on TikTok, and I'm
Dude,
like,
them women jumping around with their fucking clams hanging out, selling CBD oils.
Yeah.
They can get away with all that, but I can't say it retarded on fucking TikTok.
Or
I know,
this
but don't- but let's not
podcast.
complain
Or this
about
podcast.
or this
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah.
Tell me this.
Don't you dare say podcast.
Don't need to timestamp it.
And also, we can't be complaining all of that because my favorite thing to follow on TikTok is the guys who basically have no underwear on and they just like walk around. They're like, "Hey, what's up, guys?" And just like promoting. And you're like, I can see your entire dick.
Yeah.
There are so you can see everyone's dick
The
on
one
TikTok.
You're saying it like it's disgusting.
No, I'm loving it, but I don't want to complain
The
about
one
it.
I hate the most is when really attractive people put on those fucking Jeffrey Dahmer glasses.
Oh, yeah.
And they try to act all like, oh, I'm having a rough day. Like, fuck you, dude. Like, I had to wear those glasses regular when I was a kid. Like, I was a child predator at 8 years old wearing those glasses. You know what I'm
Do
saying?
you wear contacts now?
Yeah, I got contacts now. But my glasses are like, I look like the fucking receptionist bitch from Monsters, Inc. that goes, like that. It's fucking god-awful. I almost swore him to the podcast. I swear to God. I was like, yeah, you know, I didn't even dress up. Bro. I was like, dude, I literally woke up. I'm running so fucking. I was like, let me put my contacts in at least because I look like a fucking shitty librarian.
So you still wear them?
Oh, yeah. It gets comfortable because
So you have so much fashion sense.
Hashtag Uncle LASIK.
Why don't you get better glasses?
Or LASIK.
It's just a reminder. Like, hey, you're still fucking ugly.
That's I got tattoos on my feet as a reminder that like never take yourself too seriously.
Bam.
Because whenever you get sad, when you look down, right? You go, oh damn. But then you look at your feet and they're stupid.
Oh, you look down. I look up like, why the fuck are you doing this? You know, like I
Oh,
always
you
look
go
up.
that?
Colton, are you tanning?
Yeah, dude, you look very tan.
You
I
I saw
just
you.
got back from Mexico.
I know. Well, because I was looking at our
know.
legs.
Oh yeah,
and I
look
was
at these!
like,
Look at these
we
toes!
got like little.
Look at these toes! I got to get on them right there. Those are talent.
Well, I
right
was saying
there.
that we have pink undertones, and I looked over at Colton, and I was like, "How is he always sun
Yeah,
kissed?"
you look like fucking
I
Tarzan.
Sorry, the
actually
toes
was-
aren't going to be in shot, but
I know. You know how like I complain a lot.
Yeah.
I actually go to Mexico more than I thought I did. I go like 3 or 4 times a year.
I've never
I didn't
been.
realize
What part?
that.
What part do you like?
Different types.
What's
They're
your favorite part of Mexico?
I'm a big scuba diver, so I like to go off of Cozumel. That's one of my favorite
Yeah.
places. Is the sea shelf there?
Dude, there's a place, since you have a little culture and you like to do a little traveling, there's a place in South America in Panama. All right, it's off the island. It's off the coast of Panama. It's an island. It's a 3-chain island. It's called Bocos del Toro, which is mouth of the bull, and it's like where those little sea turtles that lay their eggs. It literally goes from white sandy beaches with those turtles to rainforest jungle with sloths like that.
Yeah.
It's fucking incredible, and it's a big place for people who go scuba diving.
Okay.
It's incredible. Like, look it up. Like, and it's like you literally get off the plane and it's dirt roads, and it's like pedicabs, dirt roads. It's like not westernized at all. It's like Noriega used to
Why
have this
did you go
combo.
there?
So my aunt Roxy, the one that did my hair, her best friend, lover, whatever they were back in the day, like they're like homies, like they're just like twin flames, I guess you could call it, right?
Another woman?
No, it's a guy, Chip. And
Chip.
he went down there in the 80s and got like dual citizenship, and he like started kind of building shit around there. Now he kind of is like a big deal down there, but it's like literally like one of the fucking restaurants. They catch the fish right off the dock and then they serve it to you like that. Like it's like all the cows there, they're farm life. It's all skinny and like cows here are fat as fuck. It's all, and like we got to go on these ATVs and you're going through all these fucking lagoons and shit. There's fucking howler monkeys throwing shit at us and shit from the trees, dude. It was nuts, but it was the most incredible place I've ever been. And it's like, it's a backpacking destination for people that travel South America, and it's a big surfer spot. Like I know a bunch of pro.
So how do I get there?
So you fly into actual Panama City,
Yeah.
Panama, and you take a puddle jumper plane, like for 25 minutes, like to the island, or you can take the ferry. And the ferry is about like an hour and a half, or maybe a little longer than that. But dude, if you travel, that is literally one spot on your bucket list you should fucking want to go. It's incredible. And in the 3 islands, you take water taxi like to access the islands. It's fucking incredible. And it's cheap. Beer was like a nickel.
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
No AC in any of the clubs. You're just sweating. Got a bunch of dude. You'd love it. God, them be gay guy heaven for sure.
Thank you so much.
I'm telling you,
You'd
dude.
be the tallest man there.
I really think
100%.
I'm not even joking. I'm like looking here. I'm like, I think in the next year I'm gonna get absolutely ripped.
In the next what?
Yeah, I'm gonna get absolutely
man.
ripped.
Keto.
What's
What's
your-
keto?
Do you think I'd be doing keto? I just went about it
I
on tweet.
lost not the rip part, because when you get to a certain size where you want to be, then you have to put your macros in perspective. You need to eat the right amount of protein, the right amount of fats and shit. I
hate that.
But if you're trying to like legitly lose weight and get to a weight where you're comfortable, stay under 40 carbs a day. Let that fucking metallic, shitty taste come in your mouth. That's when you're in ketosis, and lose that. Your weight will fly off you. And fasting, I won't eat for the first 18 hours of the day. Fasting really does.
Sorry, you don't eat the first 18 hours of the day?
Yeah, so
starting from midnight.
Yeah, so I get up around 11, right? And so I probably won't eat until like 2, 3 in the morning.
Okay. What's the worst thing that ever happened to you?
In my life?
Yeah. Like the worst. Think about it.
Shit.
What just popped into your head?
So you haven't eaten today,
No, I have not eaten. Just a coffee.
and you won't eat
I won't eat until probably
Honey, I don't eat until I fuck.
9.
till 9, yeah.
Okay, why?
Just fasting.
It was 2:30 a minute ago. Now it's 9. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Wow.
Who
We're just
hurt
gonna
you?
I don't know.
breeze right past the fact that he eats at 3 a.m.
No,
and-
don't even worry about that.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
So, worst thing that's ever happened to you?
Just say it.
Man. I'm trying to think, because there's been some shitty things, but I'm trying to say.
Also, second question: is this your natural voice?
Yeah, talking like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always been like this.
Yeah, like when I get on stage and stuff, I amp it up a little bit just because I'm
Yeah.
fucking amped up. I got adrenaline.
I
going.
sound gayer on stage.
Do you?
I don't know.
Yeah, no, this is how I talk. I've swallowed a frog when I was little and it never came back up. Ribbit.
I feel like I'm a completely different person on stage too.
Well, you're
Right.
screaming.
It's just. So
I actually
much-
caught your full set the other night. I had never seen you perform your whole set, dude. You're funny as fuck.
Thank you.
Yeah, dude.
Wait till you see me. So who hit you?
Yeah.
Have you been hit by a car?
I've been chased.
By the police?
No, by a woman
In a car?
in a car. Yeah, she got me with the door.
She got you at the door. How'd she
Hit me
get you
with
at the door?
She fucking opened that bitch when I tried to jump out the way, and she caught me with the door. Or a friend did in the back seat.
You know what? I actually grew up with my mom telling us the story about how she used to chase my dad down with a car.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Used to?
Yeah, my mom actually ran me over with a car when I was 1 year old.
Yeah.
She ran me. She ran over my legs.
She did. We fact checked this because I said bullshit, and she goes, "No, yeah, I did."
Yeah, ran me right over with the Volvo.
And she goes, "Yeah, you learned that babies' legs are pretty flexible. They're like rubber."
No shit.
That's his
Yeah.
mom.
So you never got hit by a car.
My mom, when she was pregnant with my brother, we lived in the country, she tripped over a pothole while she had me in her arms, and she broke my leg. She still has a little baby cast. So, like, I didn't learn to walk until I was, like, 4 because my leg was fucked.
That's so sad.
It
Do you
is
think
sad,
that's
isn't it?
trauma for you?
One.
It was this one, my right leg.
Did you do any like?
No, not really, but it's weird because I'm left-handed and
You've
I'm left
seen
eye
college.
dominant, but I'm right foot dominant. So I bat and play
No,
golf.
I'm the same.
And like,
Wait,
but
you're
I'm not
left-
amphibious. I don't have webbed toes or anything, or ambidextrous. What do they call that?
Did you say you have your left eye dominant?
I'm the same way.
Yeah, no,
I left everything except I'm right-footed, and actually I throw a baseball with my right hand. No, I don't. I bowl right-handed, throw with my left hand.
I bowl two-handed.
I can't even tell the difference.
I'm
between
really
right
good at
and left.
bowling. I
You're
coulda-
really
I could have
good.
went pro. Yeah, I average like a 210. I'm incredible. I throw with two hands, spin it like Jason Belmonte. I got like 4 balls. I got my own shirt that says Dragon. Oh, your boy can roll some rocks.
So two hands is actually a good thing.
Dragon.
Yeah, because you create more rev rate on the ball, right? So when when it snaps, it fucking explodes. It's fucking awesome. Because like if you bowl and you're bowling straight, you're never gonna be good because you have to throw with a hook with the curve. You gotta throw out and come in. It's all about trajectory. You get more pins.
Only poor people love bowling.
Yeah, but that's my people.
I
Yeah,
was
same,
gonna
same,
say,
same. Do you consider yourself white trash?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
Did you grow up in a trailer?
When our first house in Needville, yeah, I was like 5, and then we got a house in Beasley. But it's basically just an upgrade from a trailer. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
With a deck, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
What was the event that they were able to do that? Like, were they saving up for years and then made that payment, or did
when my mom broke my fucking leg in that pothole, she screamed at my daddy, and she's like, "Get me the fuck out of this country ass town."
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So they kind of made that thing. But the house, it was good back when we bought it. But then like now I go back to it, and my mom's retired from Frito-Lay, so she's got money. She got new countertops. The backyard looks like the fucking Rainforest Cafe. Like
Nice.
it looks nice. But like back then, we didn't have none of that shit. you
as
know?
soon as I left? Well, this is not the same. Okay.
Hey,
We lived in a nice house, and then when I left, my dad got a hot tub, and I was so mad because my brother got the hot tub, and I didn't get the hot tub.
It's so funny. Said when I went back there the other day, she had a horse trough. My mom got a horse trough from Home Depot and put a heating coil in it and a filtration system that she put in, and it's a fucking whirlpool. Like,
Hell yeah.
And I'm like, yo, this is incredible.
Your mom's badass.
Yeah, dude, she's fucking like tinkering with shit. now
What's
that
her
she-
name?
I told
Letitia.
my husband I was
What
going
is
to do
it?
that.
Letitia.
Letitia. Shout out to Letitia. Honestly.
Dude,
she's
a
cool.
white woman named Letitia
She's
is
called,
a-
and they call her
is-
Letty Spaghetti.
That's fantastic. Where in Texas is she?
Beasley, Texas.
Where's that?
It's like,
Does she like gay people?
yeah, she loves them.
Thank you.
I feel like real Texans do get down with everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
I feel like
when all the like white privilege shit was coming out and stuff like that, and like the Black Lives Matter stuff, I was like, yo, like, I don't really, because like we grew up with the blacks, we grew up with the Mexicans, we grew up with it all. So like, yeah, I didn't really like those just the same people. Their house just smells different. You know what I'm saying? Like we're still pissing in the same fucking pot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, I think people need to mingle together to really like not have quarrel with one another. Because when you come from that same shit, that same mud, it all wipes off the same. You know what I'm saying?
The people that are unable to have a conversation about it tend to have friends that all look the same.
Yeah.
Like you're like, just because you live in that world
Yeah,
doesn't mean
that ain't how the
we
rest
do.
of the whole world works. And I think I think that's why I kind of like my comedy or like how I pop off on the Insta, because like it kind of resonates with like, yo, it's just like I don't give a fuck because I don't,
Right.
you know, like you don't live on that side of the pond as me. Like I'm not gonna intrude on your shit, but like, yo, you can't just, you don't know your opinion isn't the only opinion in the world. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Like so.
And all of us having the same opinion isn't helpful either.
No,
There's a lady in the front row, and I was like, I just jokingly said, "Are you pro-life?" And she went, "Yes." And she looked at me like we were about to have a problem. I was like, "No, it's okay. We can think differently
Yeah,
on that.
it's
Like,
totally fine.
I'm not going to be in a situation in which I'm going to be having an abortion anytime soon."
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
like, this lady doesn't need me
Yeah.
to think like her.
Yeah.
But the gut reaction was, "Oh no, we disagree." It's like, that's fine.
Yeah,
I mean, for me,
My granddaddy always just says, he's like, just be kind to everybody, just because you don't know what they're fucking going through. You ain't got to agree with them, but just greet them with a handshake, a hug, or a smile, and be on your way.
I feel like I hear that a lot. I don't think a lot of people like take that to heart.
I don't.
I try to.
You can diffuse
But
an
that's
entire.
why I do. That's why I do those reps,
you
boy.
go.
I know.
There you go,
Bringing it all back.
That's why I do the reps. Do the reps, and you'll get the.
The other
payoff.
night on stage, this lady in the front row had kind of been like squawking the whole night to everybody, and she had these leather pants. I was right here at Creek, and like in the middle of my set, she goes, "Let me have that gum." Like she was like I was chewing a piece of gum. I just took my gum out and threw it right at her.
I would have caught her
And
in
they
my
kicked
mouth.
her out. She did catch it in her mouth, and they kicked her out.
Oh my god.
She started hollering and screaming, like, "Oh my God, I'm like, ma'am, you've done enough.
Yeah.
All right, take the gum and go." It's hilarious, dude. It was hilarious. I submitted that to Skankfest. I submitted that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. What is Skankfest? Skankfest cool? Everybody's they say it's
Skankfest-
fucking awesome in Vegas.
Skankfest is the comics festival.
Yeah.
If you give a shit about comedy at all, you like Skankfest.
Fuck yeah.
Skankfest has some of the biggest headliners in the world perform at one festival. And the difference is a lot of other festivals, one, there's either not submissions, so it's just like this politics fuckery to get into it, which sucks. I'll tell you.
I also think it's cool that
story.
Skankfest is free to
And it
submit
doesn't
to.
charge.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So when
yeah,
you submit to it, it's free. You don't have to charge for it. It's like you shouldn't be charging comedians to like just reject all of them.
And there's no way, whatever math you did, 5-minute video isn't going to cost whomever $40 an hour to process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like,
There you go.
pay yourself.
It's also not gonna process, they want a YouTube
reasonable
link.
wage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then 5 minutes, you get what, 20 submissions? That should be 15. So, you know what I'm saying? Math, guys, do the fucking math.
Well, do you have anything big coming up
I leave for Tampa on Friday.
for comedy?
Yeah, I got 4 shows. The 2 Friday
You
shows.
headlining?
Yeah, the 2 Friday
yeah,
shows
man.
are sold out. The one 8 o'clock on Saturday is sold out, and the 4th 10 o'clock show on Saturday is almost sold out.
Are you bringing, like, bringing, like, Maverick?
Yeah,
and-
so I was, but they were like, the guy's like, look, we just opened up. It holds like 80 people, and they don't sell alcohol. He's like, but I'll give you $2,500, cover the fucking room and cover the flight and shit. Just come down here. Can you move these tickets? I was like, I'll make a post and we'll sell out all the fucking tickets. Not a big deal. But that same night, Hans is at Side Splitters in Tampa.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be down there. So he may come on to one of the shows on Friday. I was talking to him the other night about it. But yeah, and then but usually I'll take, like the other night we did Hyenas in Dallas.
Right.
Me, Dean, Maverick, and Kyle, and Maverick like got us on like, oh yeah, we'll do this and this. And I was like, how many people y'all expect to be? They had like 30 or 40. I was like, no, I just put a fucking post out. Like, there's going to be like 200 people there. We put 210 people there on a Wednesday.
Damn.
Yeah, and it was like, they were like, holy shit. And I was like, I like going and traveling with those boys like that. So if there's any, that's the kind of shit like when big clubs, because I don't have an hour yet. I barely have what I would consider a decent 20, if that. Because in Houston the other day, I did 35, and at like 15, I ran out of the shit that I've written down that I go over and that I work. The rest of it was just kind of pulling. And I was like, so when people ask me, yo, can you come do an hour? I'm like, no, but I can bring 3 other comics with me who can all do 20, and I'll do 25 or 30. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And bring
You
the
know what?
boys.
I think it's really cool that that's how you're doing it because you are newer to stand up,
Yeah.
and instead of being like, I got an hour and going out and giving people kind of like a lackluster show
Yeah.
because you haven't been doing it, I think what you're doing is really smart and
Yeah.
really cool because you're giving other comics opportunities to
dude,
work with
I'm
them.
just trying to let everybody eat at the same fucking table. But it's so
it's-
competitive out here, and it doesn't have to be. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it's like, if motherfuckers want to come see, they'll come see. Bring your boys with you. It's better to eat at the table with your homies.
100%.
Absolutely. And I won't.
Oh, we're gonna have a tour bus by the end of the year.
I will tell you. I'll tell you that there are newer comics that have a following that come to the Creek. Absolute fucking nightmare. Do not have an hour. Are just like the worst people to work with. And so watching somebody go like, no, actually, I have 20, but we can still build a good show.
And you're still gonna sell it out.
Is like the amount of respect that I think that
Yeah,
you,
dude, I'm
I
gonna
just
call it
wanted to
what it
give you
is.
that.
Cause look, I know people want to come see there. They want to shout out the People's Champ. I get it. All right? but I'm not. I'm not. I don't want to. If I'm gonna go out there, I want to give it my all. And I know if I'm not prepared enough or ready for it, I'm not gonna make you pay fucking money for that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd rather give you 20 minutes, get off stage, go out and drink beers and get fucked up with you and have a grand old time, and leave that in your mind instead.
That's what they'd rather
I might
have
not
you
be
do
the
anyways.
best
That's what they want.
That's what they want.
I'm not gonna be the comics comic or whatever, but I'm gonna be someone for the people because they put that's the asses in seats. Them the people paying the fucking money.
Right.
You know?
Right. Have you noticed that there's a certain do you have a demo? Is it cowgirls coming up to the show? Is it
Dude, it's honestly it's different walks of life. It's so fucking weird. Like, yeah, you got your single mothers, you got like younger girls, you know, like I got guys from the oil field, but like there's different walks of life. Like I had this Spanish dude the other day when I was at this little private event come up to me, like huge fan. He's talking in thick Spanish accent. And I was like, yo, I like sing Spanish. You want to go up here and do this karaoke and want to do a goddamn Spanish song? We sung fucking karaoke, every fucking word in Spanish together. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
What song?
It was Ya No Me Importa by Signo. It means I'm not important to you anymore. They're a Texas like Tejano band.
You know what I really like
Guys.
about you? You know, I don't know if you have the right words to talk about people, but you're so kind.
Yeah, yeah.
wait?
I think earlier you referred to black people as the blacks.
He did, but
Like, I go, you know,
but
you,
it
I know
wasn't-
where you're, I go, it comes off that your heart's in the right
Well,
place.
yeah, it's
and
not
I-
from hate. It's just
No,
look,
exactly.
There's
That's what
Mexicans, there's
that's-
whites, there's blacks. You
That's
know
what I
I'm
say
saying?
about
Like,
the people from my hometown of Massachusetts, coming to a town of 5,000 people. I go, they don't have the right words to use, but they're so kind.
They're
Like,
wholesome.
They're like, Dylan, we love that faggot. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? They have so much love in their heart.
it is funny to go to a city where like LA or Portland where it is like all white people and they put so much emphasis on using no if it's the blacks then we actually have to do something about the problem. If it's blacks then you're down my friends.
Yo,
with
but
them.
that's the body say about LA. I remember this last night. Like after I did my set or whatever, which went good, there was this, I didn't see him. I was up on the patio and I had taken a bunch of mushrooms and your boy was just looking at the stars and the city lights. But he got on stage and there was another guy that went after me, a white guy, kind of southern like me. And when he got up there, he was like an LA comic. And he like started shitting on us how we would never make it in LA. And they were telling me that inside. And I was like, yeah, but fuck that guy. I have more people in my DMs saying, please come to LA than that guy has friends and family on Facebook. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So fuck that guy. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And then he came up to me and fist bumped me the next day. Or later that show, I'm like, what are you doing, guy?
I fucking love being in Austin.
Yeah.
Everyone here has such winner mentality, and that's what I like about you. You're a winner.
And look, you just got to bet. If you're going to bet on yourself, you got to go all
Well, I
the
lived in
fuck
Portland where everyone
you
was
know?
like literally awful.
The difference is because we don't have people like there's no hope or dream of somebody coming here and gifting you shit.
Yeah.
You know? In LA, they move there because they're like, and then one day someone will find me and tell me I am special. It's like, nah.
No.
Here, you be special and then, you know, we
Yeah.
like you more. That's
Yeah,
all.
Boom,
yeah.
winners.
Yeah.
Winner corner.
And that's why we don't need you in Austin. Don't come.
But I will say, and I don't know if y'all feel the same way about this, but like
I do.
You know, probably.
Like you remember, like in the '90s when like grunge took over like Seattle, and then like in the '80s, like you know the Sunset Strip, all the hair metal bands, like there was like a movement type thing, and that I feel like that's going on right now with this comedy scene here. Like something's happening here. Like,
Yeah.
Like you can feel it in like downtown, like you can feel like this entertainment thing. Like they're gonna write about this shit at a pivotal time after COVID when like. All of a sudden, Austin became the epicenter for fucking comedy and like, but even movie and television shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's star power here, and it's like fucking crazy.
People are working fucking hard here. It's
Yeah, dude.
really cool.
Yeah, sometimes I go to other cities and they go like, "Hey, is it better here or in Austin?" And I go, "In Austin."
In Austin.
For, like
Yeah.
hands down, there's just not the amount of
The amount of
competition
clubs, too.
here that
Yeah.
you have to write every day. You have to.
Yeah.
If you go up there with the same set that you've been doing for a year, like clown, no one cares.
Yeah.
You know, because people.
Why'd you look at me?
Clown, idiot, moron. No one gives a shit about your dead sister.
They care. They care. I actually just wrote a whole new 10 minutes. Okay.
Well, thank you guys so much.
Love and light.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions for us?
Oh, we have to ask our final question.
Oh, what's the final question?
If you were gay, would you have sex with me or Colton?
Golden.
Yeah, thank you for saying that. Yeah, absolutely.
Pretty easy.
Yeah.
Pretty easy there, brother.
Thank you so much.
Honestly, I love the honesty.
Dylan,
and
you want me
love
to
you.
timestamp that?
Timestamp the
No,
shit
wait,
out
honey,
of that.
keep that one in.
Wait, what does that mean? Why would you want to timestamp that?
So he
Thank you so
doesn't-
much for
so
listening.
his feelings don't get hurt. I
My
don't
feelings are
know.
not hurt.
Okay.
I like I told you before, I like the truth. I asked her earlier, I go, do I look fat right now? She goes, you look great. I go, that's not what I asked.
You do look good. You do look good. If you lost that weight.
Okay. Have the best day of your life. Thank you so much for coming on, Colton.
Yes, I agree.
I love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
So, this is back. Some of this is back. Some of this is back. Some of this is
To drag out horse.